Continue, my brother.
And as I live, says Yahweh, surely with a mighty hand and with an outstretched arm and with fury poured out will I rule over you.
You see that? Yeah, say this, I'm going to rule over you.
And I will bring you out from the
Stop
people.
Stop right. Let me make a little comment on this. Yeah, say, no matter how stiff-necked it is. Him say, as he live, say Yahweh with a mighty hand and an outreach, him going to rule over us.
And as my brother commenting on the stiff-neckedness, it's not one or two or three or four times Yahweh called us stiff-necked people. We are really stiff-necked. And I will bring you from the people and will gather you out of the countries wherein you are scattered.
You see that? Yahweh said, He's going to gather us. He's going to bring us out. This not happened as yet. He said, He's going to bring us out from the people and from the country where we are scattered. Continue, my brother.
With a mighty and countries wherein you are scattered, with a mighty hand and with an outstretched arm and with fury poured out.
And with fury poured out. Continue, my brother.
And I will bring you into the wilderness of the people, and there will I plead with you face to face, like as I plead with your fathers in the wilderness.
Stop right there. You see that? Is this happening as yet? Him say, I'm going to bring you again in the wilderness.
Yeah.
And I'm going to plead with you there the way I plead with your father face to face. Is that happening as yet?
The second judgment.
This is the second time. He might tell the same deal already before. When you go back into the Torah, we see the children of Israel was in the wilderness, and Yahweh,
40 years.
for 40 years, Yahweh plead with them down there and purge the rebel from amongst them. The same thing going to happen again. We're going to get there. You see, we need to understand prophecy, my brother. Don't read the Bible carnal. Continue, my brother.
Wilderness of the land of Egypt. So I will plead with you, saith Yahweh, Yah of hosts, and I will cause you to pass under the rod, and I will bring you into the bond of the covenant.
Stop right there. You see that? When our answer was in the wilderness before, Yahweh bring us under the bond of the covenant already there. And He said, I'm going to do it a second time again. He's going to cause us to pass under the bond of the covenant. Continue, my brother.
And I will purge out from among you the rebels and them that transgress against me, and I will bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn, and they shall not enter into the land of Israel.
Stop right there. Listen to this, man. Listen to this. I want to get this one very clearly. Yahweh said, He's going to bring us under the bond of the covenant. He's going to enter the judgment with us there in the wilderness. He's going to purge the rebels from amongst us. And they will, from the land where we were scattered, He's going to bring us out. And those who transgress against Him in the land that we were scattered. And He's going to purge the rebels from amongst us, and they will not enter into the land of Israel. The same way happened in the wilderness before. It's going to happen again the second time.
In other words, He will gather all of you, whether good or bad, gather all. And then He will give you His rules and so on, draw a covenant, and then who does not conform, right, will be put aside and would not enter. So all will come out, but then He will make a separation who's for Him and who's not for Him.
Yeah. Yes, because remember, after they leave, after our foreparents leave out of the land of Misraim, Egypt, they rebel. And He says because of their rebellion, those from 40 years upward would never enter into the land, into the promised land. From 20 years upward, would never enter into the promised land. And they didn't. They all die in the desert. So it's the same thing again. The scripture says, so it was in the beginning, so it will be in the end. And same way it's going to happen here. He will gather us into the wilderness, and He's going to purge us. And those who transgress against His laws, as the word says, they won't enter into the land of Israel.
You see that? Listen to me. So those in the land, you don't worry about them. They have to be there. It was promised for them to be there. But we, who the children of Israel is, Yahuwah gonna gather us on the four corners of the world. This is not my word. This is what Scripture says a second time. And this doesn't happen again. No, it's not the private jet gonna go and get them. It's secretly. Operation Moses, Operation Solomon. No, that's not it.
No.
That's not it. We're gonna go to the book. We're gonna go to the BEIT of the Shah. When my brother finishes, we're gonna go to the BEIT of the Shah, and then we're gonna finish. Continue, my brother.
And the ending of verse 38. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh, your Elohim. As for you, house of Israel, thou saith Yahweh, your Elohim. Go ye, serve ye every one his idols, and thereafter also, if ye will not hearken unto me, but pollute ye my holy name no more with your gifts and with your idols.
Continue.
For in mine holy mountain, in the mountain of the height of Israel, saith Yahweh, there shall all the houses of Israel, all of them in the land, serve me, and there I will accept them, and there will I require their offerings, and the first fruit of their oblation.
Stop right there. You see that? So this is the second Exodus for the children of Israel. When they go back into the land, that when the new temple rebuild, then Yahuwah gonna accept again our offering, our gift, our sacrifice. It's gonna be a sweet aroma to him. Continue, my brother, because we're gonna see it there.
With all your holy things, I will accept you with your sweet savor. Then, when I bring you out of the people and gather you out of the countries wherein ye have been scattered.
You see that? Yahuwah said, "I'm gonna bring us back from out of the people them where we have been scattered and gather us from all this nation." He's the one that do it. He's the one that scatter us.
Yeah.
He's the one that gather. He said, "He who scatter, he will gather."
Yes.
This is not our word. Tell me which word that we add for ourselves. Tell me which word that we add for ourselves. We didn't add the word for ourselves.
No.
We're elaborating on what the scripture said. Continue, my brother.
And I will be sanctified in you before the heathen.
You see that? Yahuwah said, "I'm going to be sanctified. I'm going to be set apart. I'm going to be kodash in us before all the nation that we were scattered." Continue, my brother.
And ye shall know that I am Yahweh, when I shall bring you into the land of Israel, into the country for which I lifted up mine hand to give it to your fathers. And there shall you remember your ways and all your doings, wherein ye have been defiled, and ye shall loathe yourselves in your own sight for all your evils that you have committed.
Stop right. You see that now? You see? Our Father is a compassionate Father, or him loving to us, as though we are wicked to him, as though we rebel against his word. We don't want to listen to his word. Him say, when him bring us back, because when him lift his hand, and so when him bring us back, then we have to understand and see the evil that we have done to him. And then we're going to be so ashamed of it. We're going to be so ashamed of the evil that we do in the land of among the Gentiles, or we carry ourselves, or we behave, or we treat each other as Israelites. We're going to see, and we're going to be ashamed. Continue, my brother.
And ye shall know that I am Yahweh, when I have wrought with you for my name's sake, not according to your wicked ways, nor according to your corrupt doings. For ye house of Israel, saith Yahweh, I am your Elohim.
You see that? It's so merciful Daddy is. You can separate it, brother.
Yeah.
It's so merciful Daddy is. Daddy is so merciful. He's so merciful that when he bring us back, he never hold it against us. It automatically come back to us as we wickedness we do to him. Because he was going to hold it against, he want to bring us back. But because he loves us, because he made a covenant with our forefather, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. He has lifted his hand in an oath to himself that he will do it. So fret not, my brother, my sister. Whatever you're going through, endure to the end. Hold on. Hold on. Come out of idolatry. Change your garment. Get rid of the foreign God they have amongst you. And let us go up to Bethel to serve Yahuwah, who was with us when our enemy is pursuing us. Call us yourself, my brother and my sister. Turn back to the Lord's statutes and commandment. Accept Yeshua as your Messiah. We're going to read one last chapter. We're going to go to Matthew chapter 24. We're going to show you who going to bring us back to Israel. We're going to show you who going to get us back. We're going to show you who is the Redeemer of Israel. He is the one going to bring us back. Not we ourselves, not no people, but Yeshua himself going to send out his messengers because he know where Israel is. He's the only one know who Israel is. He's the only one know what Israel is going through, and he's the only one know where Israel is because he's the one that scatter them wherever there is.
And he's the only one who can redeem Israel.
And he's the only one can redeem us. Matthew 24, we're gonna start from verse 30.
So 24, 30. Verse 30.
Yeah. Matthew 24:30. Then the sign of the sons of man will appear in the sky. All the tribes of the land will mourn.
All the tribes of the land will mourn when the sign appear.
And they will see the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven.
You see that? Nobody need to tell you nothing. You will see him with your own eyes. Nobody can say go to the wilderness. No, I'm saying you will see him with your own eyes coming on the cloud of esteem, cloud of glory. Can't you, my brother?
Coming on the clouds of heaven with tremendous power and glory.
With what? Tremendous power and glory. Yes, continue.
He will send out his angels with a great shofar, and they will gather together his chosen people from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
Continue. What's happening? You see that? Yeshua HaMashiach, who the world called Jesus Christ. Yeshua HaMashiach will send out his messengers, his angel, with the sound of the shofar. With the sound of the shofar. And they, the angel, the messenger will gather his chosen people, his elect, from the four corners of the wind. You see that? Continue, my brother.
Now let the fig tree teach you its lesson.
Let the fig tree teach you its lesson. Israel is like a fig tree. The Hebrews are like a fig tree. Continue, my brother.
When its branches begin to sprout and leaves appear, you know that summer is approaching.
When the branches begin to sprout and the leaf appear, you know that summer is approaching.
In the same way, when you see all these things, you are to know that the time is near.
Stop right there. You see? Now you see the children of Israel are rising up around the world. It's like they represent a fig tree. And you see them branching up all around the world now. Everywhere you go, somebody say, I am an Hebrew Israelite. Everywhere you go, somebody say, I am an Hebrew Israelite. He said, no, when you see this happening, you know that the end is near. But brother, my sister, if you are Edomite and you hate us, turn away from that hatage. Turn away and come back to love us. Don't follow the wicked people them. Don't follow Issa, seed and die. The Israelites are waking up around the world now, my brother. You see the end is near now. The end is near. So may Yahuwah bless you. May, my brother gonna say something.
No, just finish read off this. Even so, when you see all these things, you will know that it is near, right at the door.
Right at the door.
I will tell you the truth. This generation will certainly not pass away until all these things have happened. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will never pass away.
See that? We are this generation. We are this generation. We are this generation. Because we are descendants of a slave. We are this generation right now. And not one of Yeshua's word will pass away. Until heaven and earth pass away. So brother, my sister, hope this message that you hear today bless you. Hope it gives you an eye opener.